Okay, hi everybody. Okay, so if you were watching the last video, you'll know that I was Portia's cousin called in, and I asked her could she come back on the show so we could specifically talk about the whole Simon thing, about so much. And I've been talking to her this whole time. She's going to blow your mind. So let me go ahead and play my intro, allow more people to come in, and allow her to. Hi guys, how are you? Oh my God, you guys, I don't know what to say. Here she is. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay. Okay, Lala, can you hear us?
Yes, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, let me talk to the audience for a little bit. Okay, you guys, so I was on another video. Lala calls in, reveals the fact that she's Portia's cousin, and she started dropping tea. Okay, she's going to answer all those questions that we don't know. And this whole Simon thing is blowing my mind, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Let's start from the beginning. Soon as she comes back. I mean, this Lala, it's so much.
Yes.
Okay, you said Porsha has a brother, right?
Yes, Jose, named after his father.
An older brother.
Yes, by a
He
couple
doesn't
of
come
years.
much. He doesn't come on the show, right? That much.
He's been on like twice that I can recall.
So Porsha is the youngest, right?
Yes, it's
And
her,
you
just
would
her and
say,
her brother.
and you describe her as being a little spoiled.
A little, no, a lot of spoil.
You think she's spoiled? Is that
Yep,
because she was an only
always has
girl?
been.
Was she's daddy's little girl?
Yep, daddy's, mama's, grandmama's, uncles. Yep.
Okay. So there's a rumor going out there that Portia's mother was the other woman because Lauren's mother was married to Hosea, and then Portia's mom came along and took him. Is that story correct?
No, Auntie Diane and Jose were married. Had
And
Porsha and Jose long before Lauren was thought about.
so if there had to be the other woman, that would be Lauren's mom, right?
If that had happened, but I seriously doubt that happened.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so you doubt that happened. So, but Portia grew up a good portion of her life without Lauren, or they weren't that close. How did that work?
Yeah. Well, I mean, far as I know, like I said, when I was getting ready to graduate high school and got that phone call, she mentioned me moving up there and getting close to Porsha because Porsche didn't have anybody that she was close to like that we could be like sisters. And I wasn't a very big fan of that idea because Porsha was a spoiled, entitled brat.
Hmm.
And I don't kiss or suck anyone's ass. And I was not fixing to kiss or suck Portia's ass, Diane's ass, or anyone that side of the family's ass.
So Aunt Diane was a beautiful woman, and your mother is a beautiful woman. They were like strikingly beautiful in their day, right?
Yes, two very gorgeous women.
Would you say that they could get any men that they want?
Yes.
So, how do you know how long? So, Hosea, people are calling him Hosea. It's Hosea, right?
Yes.
They were married a long time, right?
Yes.
All right. You made this statement to me. Explain what you mean by that. You said Porsha acts like her mother. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. What does that mean?
Okay, well, my mother told me this story when she was up there one weekend. Her and Aunt Diane were hanging out, and there was like I don't know what was under construction, but there was some construction work going on. And well, Auntie Diane opened the door, some of the construction workers, whistling at her or whatever. She saw one she liked. She invited him in, served him up the whole weekend, sent him on his merry way.
Okay, so that's an example that you meant the apple doesn't fall from the tree. Knowing that, would you
about that?
Do you think about the? Do you think?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Often that's the example I mean when I say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. In that I think she slept with Bolo on national TV.
Oh, God. Okay, you watch the scene like everyone else. I wish Gabor was here. We tried to get in touch with him. He's not here. You heard her say on national television and on this show a lot of times, Gabor's always saying this line that she said, someone's going to serve me up today. I can't say it. Was you shocked when she said that?
Yes, because she's been able to keep that Porsha in for so long. Like, she got a lot of people fooled. That's the real Porsha. That wild, when she says she's princess, what is it? Princess, how what's that little saying?
I can't remember what it was, but I know everybody had the saying.
Yeah, that Princess Tatiana something or Thotlandia, however it goes. She telling the truth. That's her. That's her. When Kenya said there was a lot of duplicitous behavior going on, Porsha was specifically one of the people she meant, in case anybody couldn't figure it out. Okay. That's one of the people she meant.
All right. Okay. So so would you say Porsha was the type of person to marry men for money?
Yes.
I don't know how to put it.
She showed y'all that when she did with Cordell.
Ooh, okay.
That was basically all her and Auntie Diane talked about, all the shopping sprees he was supposed to take her on and all that old stuff. Did you ever notice how they talked about spending money? But Cordell was just super tight. He wouldn't let her spend, probably because he didn't have it for her to spend.
Ooh, okay. So you said that Cordell was a money grab that went wrong because he was tight. That's what you said.
Basically, and I don't think he had the bag she thought he had. You gotta look at how many years Cordell been out of the NFL too now. Like, he's been around in those circles. So you gotta remember how he handled Porsha. Look at how he handled her. He knew what he was getting. You don't think he had heard certain things? He knew.
Oh, okay. Let's get to what I really want to talk about and what Porsha's been in the news for. Well, all the last month and a half, this whole Simon situation. Oh, okay. So everyone's saying that Porsha was friends with Falynn. How do you think this went down? Is that true? Because people are judging her for taking Falynn's man. How do you see it going down?
Okay, well, one, you can't steal a man. They come and they go. You can't steal them. They choose whether they stay or they leave. One. That's true. So it had to be, I don't know what the issues were, because you remember Simon filed for divorce in January, but then they took that up and said they were reconciling. Falynn did a live, and then who knows what happened. Next thing you know, he filed divorce. They filed for divorce again. Right. Okay. He could have filed for a divorce again because he had something going on with Porsha. Who knows? But he filed again and they started something up. Now, my problem with the whole thing is because I can't say they were friends. I'm not gonna say they were friends. Bravo said that was her friend. That's how they introduced Falynn. So it looks really, really messed up. Like Porsha said, the optics look horrible. Okay.
Yeah.
But then you got to look at it like this too. You may not have been friends with her, but you guys had to have met at some point because your now fiance, her soon to be ex-husband, was friends with your, or is friends with your ex-fiance. So at some
Let me
point,
get this
Dennis
straight.
and Simon introduced you guys.
So let me get this straight. You're saying Porsha knew Falynn because Dennis and Simon are friends.
Yeah, I think they had met. Yes, I'm not gonna say friends, but I think they had met.
Do you
Just
think,
because their men were friends.
yeah. This is overwhelming. So Simon and Dennis are friends. Do you think Dennis is upset that Portia's dating or now engaged, excuse me, to his friend? This is crazy.
Nope. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Dennis looks relieved standing back off to the side in that picture. He's like, oh, hell yeah, y'all go ahead, do what you do. This will be y'all in the spotlight on all the blogs. You got to think, Dennis is used to being able to do what Dennis wants to do without anybody basically watching. He could cheat. He could do whatever he want to do. But being on this show, everything is watched, spotlighted, and highlighted. Anything Dennis did was aired the hell out. He ain't got to worry about that anymore. He can do whatever the hell he want to do. Without Porsha, like, he's off of that hook.
Okay, would you say that's an unusual situation, or let me put it this way, that's some sick shit that they got going on?
It's kind of sick. The reason why it's kind of sick is because Porsha actually went into their house and like broke bread with the girl. Like that's what makes it so foul. Like you were kicking with her, you were in her pool. You said you weren't friends, but you were some kind of something. Like there's pictures of you, her, and Shamia on. I think she deleted it off of her page, but Falynn still had that picture up where they all took a picture together. So what night was this that you guys were all hanging out? And it was before you got with Simon. So make it make sense. Y'all was commenting on each other's posts and everything. So, and then like, what was it, in late December? You stopped commenting under her post. Like it was no longer friendly with
late December.
It was still
late December
friendly with her and
when the posting stopped.
Yeah, but it was no longer friendly.
This is,
y'all were friendly at some point, and then you weren't friendly anymore. Like if people really just look at it, it's all in your face. Just put it together. Take them damn rose colored glasses off. Y'all see it. Stop acting like y'all don't see what the hell's going on. Follow the timeline. Stop acting like y'all don't see it.
Oh my God. This is just a lot, unbelievable and crazy. So you saying that Porsha is not going to marry a poor guy? She's just not going to do it?
No, hell no. Nope, she's not going to do it. Nope. Auntie Diane hasn't remarried yet because Auntie Diane isn't going to marry a poor man either.
Oh, child. So do you see this relationship working out? Because Simon does have money. He has money.
It's alluded he has money.
You know, I keep hearing these rumors. You know, you're saying it's no one knows for a fact. Oh my God. Oh Lord, this is
I mean, you have to think. No one knows what anyone is really worth. You can say anything. Yeah. Google can say anything, but is that really what his net worth is? Only Simon knows that. Falynn might have a clue since she was married to him and she's been with him for some time. She might have a clue. I also think Simon and Porsha, or Simon at this point, since he's still going on and on, I think he's trying to do damage control because he know what the hell Falynn's gonna say in that interview that's coming out on the 10th.
Okay, this is interesting.
I think he's running. I think he's running a little scared.
Ooh, okay, listen. Okay, let's say he has the money. Porsha, Dennis had money, right? Right?
Yeah, I think Dennis has money. Yes.
What went wrong in that relationship? Oh, you said he kept
Portia
cheating,
don't know.
right?
Well, but she was willing to overlook that. She admitted how, like, when they told her about all the names that was tatted on his body, she said she licked those. So she wasn't worried about that man cheating on her.
Wait, Lala, you blow my mind here. What do you think? Why don't you think that relationship worked?
I don't think it worked because Dennis was disrespectful to a whole other degree. Like, if he could have did his cheating and kept it, I guess, hidden, low
Yeah,
key, probably would have
yeah.
been all right. But like, it was out there for everybody to see. Like, he embarrassed her. She had egg on her face. Like, after what Candy them told her, and she was like, basically, to hell with what y'all saying. Like, I got my dude, like, I got my bag, and I'm not gonna
Uh,
fumble it. But when he went to those links to put egg on her face and then to keep putting egg on her face, well, eventually, she got to have some dignity and be like, wait, now hold the hell up. Look at me. Really? Hell no. And
yeah,
she
I
pieced out
mean,
and moved on to the next money grab.
okay, you had described that when she first met Dennis, and she said, well, she thought he had money. You think she had a baby? Okay, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you said she thought Dennis would be a long-lasting relationship, right?
No, I ain't say a long lasting relationship. She saw dollar signs. She basically said that on the show. She said Dennis had his own place, his own car, his own money because he had his hot dog businesses. She saw dollar signs, so whoop, went open her legs. She even laid back and spread them. She for everybody to see, like, whoop, open my legs and pop the baby. Like, that was her plan from jump. She was like, he didn't have any kids. So basically, okay, I got me one. He ain't got no kids. I have your first child. I'm straight.
Oh Lord. Okay, so Portia's been in the media these last couple weeks, like you wouldn't believe. You've seen
Yes.
the coverage, and you think she likes it. That's what you said.
Yes. Yes. Straight up attention whore. Loves all of the attention. Doesn't matter if it's good, bad, or indifferent. Just loves the attention. Like it's an overload at this point. Like, at first you was hearing about it, and now it's just overload. I'm kind of sick of hearing about it. Ugh. Like, I have to
Bad
hear my
attention.
baby daddy talking
It's
about
bad
Porsha
attention,
Williams and what going on.
but it's bad attention. You don't think she cares? Attention is attention.
Yeah, they said what's the saying? Whether it's good press or bad press, it's still press. Like, all press is press. It don't matter if it's good or bad.
Okay, now
Like,
now
long
we
as
got to
your
ask a question.
name out there.
Are you scared she might see this?
No,
You don't. If she's seen this, would she be upset with you?
I really don't care if she is or not. Like I said, I don't have communication like that with those people. They are those people. Listen, remember her tagline on the show, like, family is everything, whatever, whatever. Man, they just like that no good DNA donor of mine. He didn't bother to want to get to know any of his kids, spend any time with his kids. You think the family stepped up and picked up and tried to know his kids, spend any time with his kids or anything? No, his family is just deadbeat as he is.
And you're talking about your father, who is how you're related to Porsha, right?
Yes.
How are you related? He's what? He's Aunt Diane's cousin?
No, he's Aunt Diane's brother. Porsha and I are first
Oh,
cousins.
what? Oh my gosh,
Yes.
Lala, that's your first
Yes.
cousin.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. You see her on TV every week for years now, and you see her with the cast and stuff like that. And you're saying that the cast has gotten together and have formed little groups, and you call them alliances, right?
Yeah, it's like Survivor style over there.
Why do they do that? To
Who
control the
get kicked
narrative?
off the island?
So what? They form groups. Do they come up with storylines like not the whole thing fake, but they have each other's back? Is that so they could stay on the show? What's up with the alliances? Why do they have alliances on the show, the cast?
I don't think it was intentional. Like when we were talking backstage, I think that Cynthia, Kenya, and Candy actually formed a genuine friendship. Nene didn't like it because Cynthia was supposed to be her friend. You know, they had the whole friend contract, stupid shit. But, you know, Nene is the type of friend that if you're her friend, you can't be good friends with anyone else. Like, you can be associates and acquaintances, but you can't be a good friend to anyone else. Like, Nene only have you as a friend, and that's it. You not allowed to have any
you
friends.
like Nene,
So,
right? You do, right? Do you like Nene?
Mom,
I used to like Nene. What, baby?
she got that trash.
Well, get it back from her. I used to like Nene, but it's like Nene let the show go to her head. Like, the fame literally went to her head. She quit. She saw she wasn't gonna make it in Hollywood. She brought her ass back. Like, she should have humbled herself then, and she'd still be on RHOA now. But instead, her head kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then all that stuff with Greg, when he got sick, it was just an overload. She couldn't handle it. Like, she kind of snapped.
How do you explain the fact, even though you haven't seen Porsha in a while, that you like Kenya? She's not nice to your cousin.
Well, see, it's not that she's not nice to her. Kenya has tried with Porsha. Like when Porsha first came on, and they had the whole little thing that everyone says started it, but it didn't. That's when Porsha got Kenya's title wrong. Kenya was offended. I would be too. That was history. So get my title right. I felt Kenya on that. Get my damn title right. Porsha didn't have to feel a way about that. That was nothing to feel a way, be petty about. She just asked you basically to have some respect for her accomplishment. You would want somebody to have respect for your accomplishment.
Right,
so
right.
I felt Kenya on that. Porsha wanted to have an attitude about that and feel a way. And it went from there. Okay, they beefed all that time. When they were pregnant, I thought they genuinely bonded. Kenya was willing to give her another chance, which she gave her. Invited her to her baby shower. You know, she was there for her, Shamia. Like, they bonded. I was hoping it would stick. If Porsha wasn't so fake, it would have stuck. But that whole thing was fake. Nene wasn't around. Porsha put on a show. Nene came back. Porsha put on another damn show. It was so hard without you. It didn't look that damn hard without her.
Well, look, but Porsha knows how to keep those storylines going, because if you don't, then you don't have a show. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I do. I agree.
Okay, I got to ask you one more question before I bring up Harry. Do you see Porsha and Simon marrying?
No, I think she's gonna fumble that bag too.
Oh Lord. What do you say? She gets in a relationship and then what happens? I mean, we don't know what's going through someone's head, but is she hard to get along with, or what happens with these relationships?
I wouldn't say hard to get along with. Maybe if she wasn't on TV, her relationships would fare better. Like, you basically heard Dennis in one episode, she wanted him to go along with some bullshit, and he was just like, no, he wasn't going along with it. Like, he just wasn't having it. Dennis is tired of all of the fake. He tired of putting on, he tired of that shit. He tired of being fake. Porsha been fake all her life. She good at it. That's what she do. That's why she on TV right now. That's what she doing. Dennis ain't built for that. He don't know how to do that. That's something he hasn't done all his life. So he couldn't keep it going. It got to him. But Simon Simon seems fame hungry as well. He seems like he wants to be famous. So he may be able to add to her phony persona.
Oh
He may be able to add to it and help keep it going. Dennis couldn't do it. It got to Dennis. He couldn't do it. But Simon may be able to handle it and do it. If she can get him down the aisle, that's the thing. I don't think they're going to make it because from what I understand, he's had 3 previous wives. Well, 2 previous and 1 current still because he's still married. 1 current. And they've all had to sign prenups, which I understand have been ironclad.
Yeah.
Dennis tried to get Porsha to sign a prenup and she wasn't having it. So if Simon had the first 3 signed prenups.
Porsha, she didn't want to sign a prenup?
No, she didn't want to sign that prenup. You remember her and Dennis's mother even had a conversation.
Didn't she sign a prenup with Cordell?
Did they sign a prenup?
I think he did. An ironclad one at that. And she walked away with nothing.
Hence why she didn't want to sign that damn prenup with Dennis. She wasn't walking away twice with nothing. And she ain't gonna walk away with nothing from Simon either. That's why I said I don't think they're gonna get married because if he had the first 3 sign a prenup, you know damn well he gonna have her sign one too. She ain't gonna want to sign that prenup, so she ain't gonna want to walk away with nothing again. That's why her and Dennis didn't make it down the aisle because I think she could have dealt with his cheat. If she dealt with being a beard for Cordell, she can deal with a little cheat from Dennis.
Lord. Oh my God. Lala.
Now Sharrell, come on, Sharrell. Now you know, everybody know that situation for what it was. Even Porsha had to admit it after a while. She even admitted he was a damn queen. Didn't she say like he put her wedding dress on or something with that damn dress? Like
no, I did not hear that. I did not hear that. Oh my God.
Everybody know what that relationship was, Sharrell.
So okay. Just for the sake of this conversation, let's say that's true. So it would make sense what you're saying that it was a money grab because she was kind of looking at, oh, I feel bad. Oh, I can't, Lala. I can't say it. I can't. Let me bring up Perry. He itching in the bed. Look.
What's
Perry,
up?
everybody's saying Cordell was a beard. Do you believe it?
So what now?
Everybody's saying that Cordell is gay.
Right, no. I mean, everybody heard that thing. I mean, like back in the day and up until COVID, I followed NFL. That's the only season I had down. We've heard these freaky stories about Cordell.
Okay, all right. Y'all need to stop. Y'all stop. Just stop.
No. I'm only saying it was there.
Okay, just stop. How are you taking all of this stuff that?
No, you know what though? Over the last few months with Porsha, that was my girl. Like I said, I supported her. Everybody know that. Supported her to the T. But I actually see in the last few months, it's all about attention. It's
all. You didn't say that until Lala said that.
Well, no. I've been thinking it over the last. I've said over the last few weeks that it's about she's looking for the next grab. But the problem, why I think she's making a mistake. If you're gonna do something, she need to follow Marlo's book. Marlo go with an 85-year-old who ain't thinking about the shit.
Okay, Perry.
Ain't got to safeguard her damn thing. I can just give you the rest of it. I just need you to ride the knob. You know what I'm saying? But
Kyrie.
But I think this, right, with Porsha is looking at it. But if he made Falynn sign that agreement that she left with $200,000, I think she got $50,000 cash, $153,000 or whatever, from the sale of the house, the mansion, right? He ain't playing with her. And this is why I think she's making a mistake. She's leveraging all this because sometimes a person get full of themselves and think, my milkshake bring out the boys to the yard.
Okay, we gotta stop right here.
Your milkshake might leave your ass there with spoiled milk too.
That's right, Perry. I agree.
No, Lala, I can't with Perry. I cannot.
I agree.
Listen.
I agree. Listen, Porsha coined the term on the reunion. Porsha. She wants it to be all about Porsha. It's the Porsha show.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I don't.
And that's where it basically has grown to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
When you watch these shows, people are, particularly acting, but their personality come through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
eventually it will. Eventually. I've been watching this show for years, wondering when people were gonna pick up on it. Like, I would try to tell a few people, I'm like, you probably wouldn't even like her if you really met her. Like, you might like the fun girl Porsha, but when you actually get to know her and her personality, you're not gonna like that little spoiled brat. Like,
no, I agree. I mean, because I liked her. I said, damn, this girl looked nice. You know what I'm saying? She looked nice as hell.
Hold on, Perry. What part aren't you gonna like about your cousin? Like
the spoiled entitledness, like the nose in the air. I think I'm better than you. Like, that's her. That shit comes through.
Right.
You wouldn't like her. You wouldn't like her.
No.
Like how a lot of people said Nene R, when they meet her, like when they're out and they meet her, they try to talk to her, pay her a compliment, whether they ask her for an autograph. I've always heard she's been nasty and rude as hell. And I can believe it because that personality started coming through after the first few seasons. I could see it. Like with Porsha, like I said, I would just watch year after year and would be like, okay, she shows a little bit of herself, but then she'll pull it back. Okay, for instance, when she was married to Cordell, everybody knew she was the fun girl. When they were, were they in Vegas? Where were they? When they were talking about going to the strip club, and she was like, well, Cordell wouldn't let me go. And then them were like, what do you mean Cordell won't let you? Like Porsha hadn't been to the damn strip club before. She wanted to go. But see, she was trying to keep it in for Cordell.
Wait. Lala, you saying that your cousin was lying. She was wild back then too?
Yes, this is what I'm telling y'all. She's just been able to put that facade, that fake persona in everybody's face. But like Kenya said, the duplicitous behavior comes across. You all just have to pay attention when she shows it to you.
Let's take a question. Hold on, we got a question.
Okay.
Hi, Sinitra. How are you?
Hey, what's up,
I'm
Sinitra?
good. How are you?
What's up, chick? How you doing?
I just wanted to be able to ask some questions.
Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Lala.
Hey, Sinitra.
Okay, so this is what I got. A couple questions. One, were you and Porsha close as children?
No, we weren't close.
You weren't close. Okay, so her dad and your mom are sister and brother. They're siblings. Did y'all grow up together? Like, did you have to be around them a lot, or like, what's the tea on that?
Lala?
Hold on, give her a second.
I think she froze.
I think she froze.
Hold on, say that again. You said say that. How did you say we're related? Say that again.
I think I got it right. You said that your dad and her mom are sister and brother?
Did I? Oh, I'm froze.
Yeah, she froze.
I'm froze.
Why is she freezing? Perry, let me drop you.
Okay.
Can you hear us now, Lala? Damn.
She still froze.
Uh-oh. Okay. Do I need to leave and come back in?
No, we can hear you now.
You're back. Okay.
I'm frozen. Okay. What do I frozen? Hey. Yes, can you hear me? Am I unfrozen?
We can hear you.
Did I freeze back up?
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead, Sinitra, and speak up a little bit so she can hear you.
Okay. So what I was asking was like your mom, her mama. Can you hear us?
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
We can hear
you good. You can't hear us?
Hello?
Yeah, I don't think she can hear us, Sharrell.
Dang.
You guys can hear me?
Hold on, Sinitra, what's the question?
Okay. So I was wanting to know, like,
yeah, because I see I keep freezing up.
She's freezing. Yeah, I was just checking to see, like, making sure I had the relationship correct. That they're
Okay.
children of two siblings.
No. We're related. Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Mhm.
What in the world? We can't hear.
No, okay. And her mother are sister and brother.
Okay.
Robert and Diane are sister and brother.
Okay, good. So now that y'all,
Did you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. So now that you
Yeah.
guys are grown, like, how do you like get the tea on what's going on? Like, is there a messy auntie that come tell everything, or is there another cousin that's close with both of y'all that's running the business back and forth? Like, how do you get all the juice? How do you get it?
Baby, wait a minute. Junebug. Come on now, help me out. Well, actually, no, we aren't. Sorry, guys, my baby having a little fit right now. She won't.
Hey, you're good.
But yeah, y'all gotta forgive her hair. But no, I don't have an auntie or anything that runs the tea. Like I told Sharrell, I can't really give you any of the Simon tea because we aren't close. I don't deal with that side of my family because, from what I gathered growing up, like my dad showed it, he was a narcissistic asshole.
Ooh.
They show a lot of narcissistic traits. And, I just had to cut that out of my life. I had to cut it off and cut it out early. I cut that off as a teenager and basically like never looked back. So just like the juicy tea, I wish I could give you guys, but I can't because we're not close like that.
And so do you guys ever run into each other at family gatherings, at weddings, funerals, anything like that?
Nope, I don't do. Actually, I did not attend her uncle, my DNA donor's funeral. That was one of the questions. Was I gonna attend? And I'm like, no, because a lot of people are like, well, you might end up on TV. They might film it for RHOA. Like, I really don't care. Like, Porsha's not a celebrity to me. Like, that's cousin Pete. Right. I'm not impressed.
So you don't like your own father?
I wouldn't necessarily say not like him. I didn't know him. Like, he wasn't there and he chose, and so was the rest of that family.
Why you say the whole that side of your family is narcissists? Can you hear me, Lala?
What? She is so quick. But hold up, I can't hear anything.
I said, why did you say that your uncle and his side of the family are narcissists?
I ain't muted. Okay, Sharrell, I can't hear you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Can you hear me now?
Okay, so why I can't hear anything?
You say your Aunt Diane's the narcissist too? Porsha's mother? Okay, come out and come back in.
Yeah, you may have to bring
Sharrell, I can't hear you guys. I don't, my mic, it doesn't show it's muted. I don't know why I can't hear you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
I'm gonna knock you out, okay? I'm gonna knock you out. You come back in.
Should I leave and come back in?
Yes.
But you can't hear me.
Okay. So what's the tea, you guys? What are you thinking, Sinitra? Why would you come on here and blast your cousin?
Well, yeah, I wanted to kind of get down to, the stuff that I think all us want to know. How do you get your juice? Yeah. How much juice you got? Are y'all close? Do y'all see each other? Is this an adversarial relationship? All of the that's what I wanted to know.
Do you think that she's telling the truth when she said, here she is? And I'm gonna drop you Kimberlana and Perry. Can you hear us now?
You back, Lala?
Yeah, I left and came back because I couldn't hear you guys. I don't know if you guys could hear me. My phone was freezing.
I want to ask you a question before Sinitra does. Why did you say your aunt's a narcissist?
Well, my dad was very narcissistic. Like, he was selfish. It was all about him and only him. And that's kind of like how Porsha was raised. It was all about her and only her. Like, she shows it. She's very spoiled and entitled. Like, the narcissistic traits are evident. They're there. I'm not saying she's a narcissist, because I just haven't spent time like that with her. You know, I haven't spent any time like that with her since we were small to say she's a narcissist now. But just as far as narcissistic traits, she show a good bit of.
Go ahead, Sinitra.
Okay. Yeah.
Same way he did.
That's what I was wanting to know. Like, how much interaction do y'all have? Like, does she act away with you? But you say you don't really run into her at family functions or anything. So she doesn't act any type of way, like she doesn't want to be friendly, or have you guys just not really been like introduced that way? Never had a chance to be close.
Damn, not again.
It did it again.
I'm gonna have to kick her up. She's had a bad connection from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Now she's completely frozen. Can you hear us?
No, we had a chance. Like I said, we graduated high school to move up there. Yes, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, like when I graduated high school, her mother tried to get me to move up there to Atlanta, because I don't live in Atlanta.
Okay.
They tried to get me to move to Atlanta. And my whole thing was, okay, I'm 18. Where the hell were you people?
Damn, I don't know what's going on.
And I think it was about to get good too, Sharrell.
Well, she was saying good things. This is what she said that really interests me. She said that yes, for sure, Falynn knew Porsha because she knew him through Dennis. Dennis and Simon were friends. That's what she said.
I mean, but now, Sharrell, we had all heard that Dennis and Simon were associates, something to do with business. Now, whether they were actually friends or not, none of us know. I was trying to get down to the source and the root of the tea, so we know if this is just what we've already heard already, or whether this is really inside information, because there's a difference. So I do believe that Simon and Dennis knew each other, but I also believe that Dennis looked perfectly fine in them pictures when he was toasting with Simon.
Right, exactly.
She was saying some pretty unfavoring things to her cousin. Do you think she's just saying that because they weren't close, or she has some animosity there? And
I mean, but Sharrell, we still have to be fair, because the animosity that we may have heard, we might have took it as it was toward Porsha, but maybe it was just toward that side of the family as relation to her father because of that relationship. So I don't want to be unfair when it comes to that, because I haven't been through it, So I don't know what it feels like. So I definitely don't want to speak to that. I just wanted to try to get to the root of the tea. Like, is this good piping hot tea, or is this an opinion based on what she knows of her persona, because she's not really in close proximity? I just wanted to get to the what it was, and then find out that family relationship, what's going on there, because I think that's juicier than anything. Like, we got a dad.
I hope she called back.
And that was so good.
Kimberlana, you were on the other interview. She just called in. Oh, here she is. I'm going to drop you guys.
Okay.
I'm glad you're calling back. Okay, let's see if we can do it again this time. Go ahead, Sinitra. Go at it.
Okay. So you were telling me about they were trying to get you to move to Atlanta when you turned 18.
Yes. When I graduated high school, not when I turned 18, when I graduated.
Okay.
Yeah, they were trying to get me to move up there. Like, she wanted to know what my plans were, what I was going to do for the future. I'm like, well, I kind of don't want to go to college right now. I don't really have a plan, like just a free spirit, just going to see what comes at me. And, she mentioned me moving up there, getting close to Porsha. This was before I even knew Lauren existed, because according to Auntie Diane, she wanted me and Porsha to get close like sisters, because Porsha didn't have anybody she was close to like that. Those were the words that came out of her mouth.
Right.
And so I didn't know she had a sister until watching RHOA is when I found out about Lauren.
So did you end up going to Atlanta, or you ultimately decided not to go? Did something happen that caused you to change your mind?
Oh, no, nothing happened. I didn't go. I decided not to go because, like I said, those people, the way they treated Porsha growing up, they wanted everybody to suck her ass. And I'm not an ass kisser nor an ass sucker. So I chose not to go.
So you got this. So basically, like, you had a feeling like if you go up there, it was gonna be all about her, and they were gonna try to like treat you some kind of way because you were just, you know, the first cousin or the uncle's daughter, you know.
No, I wouldn't say treat me a certain kind of way. It's okay. I hate to say this, but you see how it seems like Lauren is just kind of in the background and in Porsha's shadow. Well, that probably would have been me, but I don't live in anyone's shadow. You're not going to put me in Porsha's shadow. You're not going to put me in anybody's damn shadow. And I hate that's what they do to Lauren. But that's where she kind of is.
Okay.
You feel like they put Lauren in the background?
Like, yes, like it's in a way it's sort of like a Cinderella type thing, but it's not. And I kind of feel like that would have been me. I mean, it's just the family dynamics, how everything was. Like I said, Porsha was like the little golden child. She was the little spoiled brat who could do no wrong.
Wow. Okay. I get what you're saying. So then when it was
like,
when they propositioned you didn't want to be in that position where you was gonna have to kind of like be in the background or feel like you were being pushed to the back for Porsha.
No, like I just wasn't. For one, they always seem kind of fake and phony, and I'm not the fake and phony type. You know, like just need all of the attention on me. Like I'm not attention hungry. I like being private. Like.
Let me bring up another caller.
It took a while for me to call in to this show because I didn't want anyone to think like, well, you know, she's just trying to. No, I just want people to know, like Perry. I just wanted him to stop bashing Kenya because Kenya's speaking a lot of truth. Like when she telling y'all what be going on or what she see, and she talking about the duplicitous behavior, a lot of it she's specifically is talking about Porsha for the people who can't pick it up. Like she be spot on and go bored. He's spot on with a lot of the stuff he says, but everybody just wants to overlook it because pretty Porsha is talking. But that's how it's been her whole life.
Okay, like, now we getting to it now, girl. That's
people can't. She pretty. That's been the whole thing. Don't matter what she do. Don't matter what she say. She pretty, so we're gonna give her a pass.
Now, before I go, I got one more question because you say you're not from Atlanta. Where do you live now? Where you at? Just city.
I stay in. I'll give you the county. I stay in Baldwin County. It's about an hour and 45 minutes away from Atlanta.
All right. Okay, I know about Baldwin County. Okay, I was just being nosy. That's all.
Yeah, we like next to Macon. Yeah, we like next to Macon, right down by Eatonton.
I got cousins.
Yeah, Macon, Eatonton, Georgia.
Yep. All right, girl. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for talking to me, Lala. Bye, Kimberly.
Thank you, Sinitra.
No problem.
Take care.
Bye, Sinitra.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sinitra.
Bye.
Okay. Kimberlana, what did you want to ask?
Okay, so Lala, I'm gonna please don't take what I'm going to say personally. I like you. I don't even know you, but I like the fact that you're bold enough to come on and say what you need to say. But my question is, and it's gonna be real blunt,
Go ahead.
do you like Porsha? Do you have any like for her?
I can't say if I have any like for Porsha now. The
Mm.
Porsha back then, as far as the time I spent with her, no, because of how she acts, because of how she was. Like Porsha talks about she was bullied growing up, you know, in high school and this and this and that. But Porsha did a lot of damn bullying herself. You know, Porsha thought she was better because she had long hair, she had good hair. Okay, how does that make you better? And then two, like I don't understand. It was a weird thing with me and two of my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we the only girls because Robert got boys after that. But it was a weird thing with me and my sisters. And mind you, me and all three of my sisters by Robert have long hair. Like, well, I don't cut mine, but we have long hair, good hair, because it just runs in the family, as Black people like to say. We have long, good hair, but Porsha was just, I don't know, like mine is longer. Like, and I'm pretty and I'm light skinned and, you know, my family has money, so we're better. And she didn't mind rubbing that shit in your face. Like, you know, like we were just better, like nose in the air. Like, no, I didn't like that as a child. Like, we're kids.
Right.
Like, where the hell did you learn that so early on to be so petty, to be so cold? Like,
Okay.
you know, in a sense, it's almost like who the hell raised you, but I know because I'm related to, you know, related to y'all ass.
Right.
But, you know, it was
So
just,
when
I didn't like that growing up. You know, it seemed like you had to suck her ass when you were around them. And I wasn't with it. Like, no, thank you. I opt out. Like, at about 13, you know, I just basically let my father know, you know, you're a deadbeat. You've always been a deadbeat. I don't know why you want to come get me and my brothers and sisters and take us up the road on a family trip to get to know everybody when none of you all have tried to get to know us. We're kids. Like, you guys should be putting forth that effort. You really don't try. So fine.
So let me ask you this. When was how old were you the last time you actually was around her? Like actually spoke to her like we're speaking now. How old were you?
Let me see, how old was I exactly? I don't know. We were teenagers. They came down here one weekend. Look, the whole family, Jose, Porsha, Dad, and Auntie Diane, while they were still married.
Right. So ever since then you never
weekend down here. When was that? I can't say it. Move, baby. Say that one more time. I didn't hear you.
You talking to me? No.
Yeah.
So the reason why I was asking you about the last time you saw her, because you know, as you grow, you know, not saying that she made a miraculous turnaround from the person she was when you guys were growing up together, but I'm just curious as to why maybe you have tried to reach out to her as you got older. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you think about maybe reaching out to her since you have gotten older and had, you know?
No, from what I see, the only thing that done changed about Porsha is her age. My mother and I concur. Only thing that done changed about Porsha, well, and a couple other body parts because she's had surgery. But the only thing that done changed about Porsha is her age. Like, she's still that same spoiled, selfish, entitled brat. She shows it every chance she gets. People just don't pay attention.
Right. No, well, here's my question. You brought that up. That's going to be my next one. What of her face would you say, or body, that you think she or can tell that she's had surgery on?
Now you gotta remember, you guys, all you gotta do is watch the show. She admitted she had surgery on the show. She admitted she had her breast done, her butt, She's had something done to her face. What? I don't know. Probably, well, she might have had a little contouring of the nose or something, a nose job, because she admitted she sent Lauren to her plastic surgeon because she wanted their faces to match.
Do you have any, you don't have any regrets at all about not trying to reach out or anything?
I mean, no, they never tried to reach out to me other than like when I was in high school. Like my dad, he actually came around a handful of times growing up. He came to the house. But see, listen, I'm very intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
As a child, I was intuitive. I'm also a truth teller. You know, truth telling is frowned upon. I don't care how old you are, it's frowned upon. I could tell very early on, and I actually told my father early on one night when he came to the house. He claimed he was coming to see me, my sister, and my brother, but the whole time he was in the kitchen talking to my mother. Like, if you came to see us, you would genuinely be trying to see us. You would be talking to us, asking us about our day, our life. Like, you would show interest, but he didn't. He only showed interest in trying to talk to my mother, and I kept trying to tell him, like, that's over. My mother doesn't go backwards. When she's done, she's done. Like, there's no, especially after all these years. And he kind of didn't want to hear it. And he said I was being disrespectful. And I was like, well, you know, just like my mama tell you, because he was like, basically, your mama finna get in your ass for talking to me like that. And I'm like, well, for one, you would actually have to be my father. You would have had to have been here and actually played that role in my life for her to get in my ass, me chumping you off right now. Like, you didn't come to see us. You didn't come to see me, my sister, and my brother. You came to see my mama, and she ain't giving you the time of day. Like, I told him that early on, and I could see that with that family. Like, y'all aren't really interested in us. And they showed us, because they lavished Porsha with all of that love, and none of his other kids mattered.
Go ahead, Kimberlana, start wrapping it up. Go ahead.
My last question, Layla. To all the people who are listening to you right now, I'm going to sound like Oprah Winfrey. To all the people who are listening to you now and who are thinking, this lady sounds like she's jealous. This lady sounds like she's a hater. She sound, don't really like. What do you have? What's your answer? What do you have to say to the people that might be feeling that way or thinking that way?
No.
You're not a hater, and you don't, right?
Well, I would tell everyone like this. I'm not a hater. I'm not jealous. No, I'm not a hater. I'm not jealous. I've never wanted to be famous. I've never craved attention. I like my private life. I'm private.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kimberlana. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
It took a lot for me to actually call this show. I've tried a couple times. I just wanted to basically tell everybody, like, reality TV ain't reality TV. A lot of what you see at first, it's all for show. But after, watching any show for like the first 2 or 3 seasons, you should be able to discern what you see.
Oh, no, I agree with everything you said, to be honest.
That's all I'm going to say. You should be able to discern what you see. So I'm not jealous. I'm not envious. I love my little private life.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for answering my questions, lady.
My little private life.
Thank you, Kimberlana.
Thank you, Sharrell.
As you can see by the smile, I ain't jealous. I love my little private life.
I believe that.
All right.
Very entertaining.
I believe you, baby. All right.
Bye-bye, Kimberlana. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, listen, I want to tell people this in the chat. This is not an interview.
No problem,
This is a
Carolina.
conversation. She called
You're supposed
in
to be eating,
and we're
girl.
asking questions and talking to her
You're
because
supposed to
she's
be
Porscha's
eating.
cousin. So I
Yeah.
don't want anyone acting like this is an interview and that she's
Mhm.
jealous and lying to carry on. She don't even have to talk to us right
No.
now. And she is. And I've kept her on for 2 hours and she still hasn't said anything. Like, this is too damn long. So I appreciate you talking to us, Lala, and sharing your experiences with us because you don't have to do that. So some people are just either misinformed, thinking this is an interview, or just rude. Go ahead, Andrea. What did you want to say?
Hey, Lala, I want to ask you a question. Dennis' mother. Is it the reason why Dennis' mother didn't like Porsha because she thought Porsha was all about that money?
More than likely. She could see it. She probably could see it and knew. I'm pretty sure she's heard things, you know. Okay, listen. Let me see. It was on, I think, Kempire Daly's, one of his lives. I tried to call in. He had a lady on who dropped a little bit of tea because I was wondering myself, like, you know, Porsha, when she does do work with Hosea Feed the Hungry with her charity, you know, you have to kind of wonder, like, why doesn't Aunt Diane ever help? Why doesn't she mention it? Because I'm sure at some point she had to have a hand in it. And that lady mentioned how she was, you know, got caught with her hand in the cookie jar.
You're right.
And they kind of swept that under the rug and pushed it off to the side. I can believe it. Like I said, Porsha and Auntie Diane all about the bag. I don't know how many times I got to say that to people. Like, I'm not jealous. I'm not a hater. I just want people to see Porsha for who she is. She keeps showing people, but for some reason they keep looking the other damn way.
Let me say one more thing. Didn't they kick her off of the Hosea grant because she was stealing money for Porsha wedding?
Yes.
Thank you.
Wait, what? What happened?
Yes.
That's what's understood. That's what's understood.
When Porsha was getting married, she stole some funds, the Hosea Williams funds, to pay for Porsha wedding, and the trustees found out about it, and they made her pay that money back.
From what I understand from the lady who had firsthand knowledge, what was her name? Kempire had her on. She was like, her mother was heavily involved with the charity organization, their church. Can't remember what that lady's name was, but she told us, she said it was about $20,000.
Damn, sure was. You're right.
Well, y'all got to, all of this is a money grab. Like, it's a money grab. It's one big money grab. They trying to get to the bag. She done fumbled it twice already. This her third shot with Simon.
Yeah, I can say this, Lala. I'm from Georgia, and I got kin folks that live down there where you live at. And the things that you told today, you nailed it. You telling the truth.
Ooh,
she knows. They're right.
Hey.
They're right, Andrea.
Like they said, don't trust a big butt and a smile.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye. Look, okay,
Bye,
Lala, you've been on here for 2 hours. I really appreciate it. You actually just called in just to talk, and I have kept you on here for 2 hours. So I appreciate you coming on and talking, and you have an open invitation. I really appreciate it. And like I said, this was not an interview. This wasn't planned. This was just a conversation that we're having. So I even appreciate you.
I couldn't believe you actually tried to add me again today. Like when you said Lala, I was like, no way, and my baby sleep. Please let my mic be working.
I had to know, and I'm appreciated that you opened up and told us about, you know, your past and the life and your family. You didn't have to do that because it was some hard conversations, especially about your father. I appreciate you even sharing that with us. Thank you so much, Lala. I'm gonna end it here because 2 hours, my butt's starting to hurt. It's been on a long time, but you got to call back.
See, a lot of people might think like,
oh, you're freezing.
No problem.
Again. Can you hear us?
I definitely will. And like I said, a lot of people, there's no animosity. I'm not jealous, envious. I don't Yes, I can hear you. I said I'm not jealous, envious. Can you
Yeah, I can
hear
hear
me?
you. Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
Sharrell?
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Hello?
Yeah. You can't hear us? Keep going.
Can you hear me, Sharrell?
Yes. Yes.
Hello?
I could hear you. Stay on the line. Lala, stay on the line, okay?
Okay.
Just stay on the
I
line.
wanted
Don't
to
say
say I
anything.
wasn't jealous or envious or anything because I didn't miss out growing up. Like my
Yeah.
mother met a man who loves me to death, who's been the father in my life since I was like 9, and
Yeah.
he's still there. So I have a father. That's who I acknowledge as my father. Love him to death. I just wanted people to know the truth.
Yeah. And that's what this channel's about.
Okay.
Calling in, saying how you feel. I really appreciate it. Stay on the line. Don't hang up, okay? We seem to have a delay. Stay on the line, Lala, okay? Oh, she's fading out. All right, guys. Like I said, this is not an interview. This was a conversation. She called in, let me know that she was Lala's
Okay,
cousin.
not going anywhere.
Okay, good. Stay on the line. She
Oh,
let me
no,
know
my
that
bad.
she was
Hold
related to Porsha. Start talking
Okay,
about
Sharrell.
things that happened and the conversation with it there, and then it lasted 2 damn hours. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I want to thank everybody for their super chats. I appreciate it. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. Sorry, couldn't take a lot of more calls, chat. I'm just tiring her out. Maybe one day I will schedule an interview, but this wasn't planned to be an interview. It was just a conversation that she was having with us, and I appreciate her going on. All right, you guys, maybe next video will be Gabor and Carrie, but for now, thank you for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.